You there! You're the one they call Dragonborn? Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Never should have come. This what you want?
Won't win.
Enough. This ends now. Come on.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Vampire out something.
In the old fort
They rifted.
might consider joining up myself.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
You're that visitor been poking around. Does that make me Dragonborn too? And now you have it. No harm done. I knew the Greybeards would send you for the horn if they thought you were Dragonborn. Taking it was the only way I could be sure this wasn't a Thalmor trap. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead. Killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Wait, so a costume? You're not serious.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. Never should have come here.
You don't want to go up there! A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Zalokunir, Zil Grodova Ursa. Sled.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Fury. Boanti Bokri Hasulik Kuzik. Ger Zalokunir, Kalimir. Volusai. Zu'u. Korav Nid no Dov to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Zalokunir, Krida, Jur.
Did you hear that?
I am Zalokunir. Hear my voice and despair. My voice has been silent for too long.
I'll be damned. You did it. Wait, something's happening. God's above. So you really are... It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Retrieve the horn of Jorgen Wimka. Well done. You have now... Try it again. Breath and focus. all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of our You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Sky above, voice within. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ysmir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. Sky above. Voice within.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened.
Ah, good to see you again. Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Thanks again for the leg.
was spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
You're new around here.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old form of
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Robbie.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't...
What's the hurry?
positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now. Not right now.
You should tell her that her uncle is a scum.
Nord. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. What's the hurry? Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy. Like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, find myself a drink.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. Wait.
Have you?
Yes, I agree with
All
you.
good, I trust.
Heard any news
But
from
you have
the
me
Alliance
at a
of
disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
There were several Khajiit camped outside.
What can I get for you, sir?
Seems they've been traveling around the whole
Of course.
Skyrim.
Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Until next time.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber. May wisdom light your path.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what it's being...
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're
Until next time.
They're probably trying to scare us.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
And save us from the dragon's threat.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told him to cut me off, the frigid
Is my
bitch.
staff seeing?
Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
So, yes.
It pleases me to hear you say
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to
I'm
the
sorry,
Thalmor,
sir. I'm on
like
duty.
it or not. I need another drink.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
The Grey Quarter in Winged is little better
Farewell.
than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay.
Brayla,
No
sir.
offense.
Do you need a drink?
Until
Something to
next
eat?
time.
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what
There
I
are
see.
words spoken and words unspoken. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely. There are words spoken, and for this reason I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
Maybe later. Go far.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. Can hardly wait.
What can I get for you? I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the
Heard any
moment.
interesting rumors lately?
All right, then.
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Freya Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
I have no complaints.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it. Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Splendid. Call if you have need of me. I trust that this is just the beginning of a long... Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
That was delicious.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Do it. I'm so...
Sometimes
One of
if
my
I've had
main
some news
duties
from
is to
elsewhere in
foster a
Skyrim,
better
what do you
understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim.
Trying to figure out how many
I also
dragons there
oversee
are
the
in
activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although
sure they're
this has been
exaggerating.
most unfortunately
Probably trying
disrupted
to
by the
scare us
war.
into giving them more money and influence, so they can save us from the dragons.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Do enjoy yourself.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Apparently, the Red Wave has been docked in Solitude.
What can I get for you, sir?
Attention, everyone.
All right, then.
Could I have your attention, please?
Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she
Yes, what do you need?
Let's go.
Before anyone notices us. Until next time.
Too proud a woman for that.
Nothing could be more.
Let me do the talking.
Someone would actually want her in their bed. Although,
Not now.
you were already in bed with her. But again, I keep figuring. Of course. Fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now.
Shut up. Will you?
More overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink.
So far, so good. Let's hope no. Saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
You speak truly.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Let me do the talking.
Thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Come.
Did you see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Huh? Who are they with? More of the emissaries?
I need that money. Earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Have other informants who are less...
Death is...
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move slowly.
You win. I submit.
Force. Soon all lords will be
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. Do you need something? What is it?
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light. We will drag you to it. None escape the Vigil. The Vigil all will come into the light. Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light. None escape the Vigil. All come into the light.
give him the dogs, boys.
Let's see what you've got. You can't win this! Bastard! Body smear. You'll pay for that!
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort
Head
near
inside
Riften.
when you're ready.
Might consider joining up myself. I had another run-in with a thief.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One
Don't say
snap of
something you'll
fingers and you could
regret.
end up in Riften jail.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here. Hey, you! Get over here! I want to talk to you. Stay out of the Blackbriar's business and you'll live longer.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad?
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rough joints.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone! Everyone! Gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. You need to hear this. Come on, Brynjolf. Is it this time? Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I should.
Unstick.
You need to hear this.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out.
Scully, if you know what's good for you.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Why would you even listen to him?
Throw back that missing... limb.
I can get rich and stop selling these trinkets.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Why would you even listen to him?
Live for thousands of years.
That wisp essence didn't help. But maybe this will.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't...
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck, but I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well, ask away. Come. Back when you grow a backbone.
Over here.
Die, you son of a... Never should have come here.
Give it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you,
you'd better have coin to pay for your... Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help. That's a touching story. Now get out of my face!
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no... Watch what you're doing. I wouldn't stay here long if I were you. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Good day.
Someone there? There's the... Kill him!
What?
What was... There's the blade. Too easy. Death is the only way out of your
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor. Well, this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope, after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Thalmor agents have been seen in the Ratweg.
This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more.
Ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. You, Dragonborn, is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah, they can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes, the prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but I mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Please, someone do something. Mercy!
have to speak out. I have little death in my right ear. Hey, did you say something? It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Gerol Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end. Yes, we should proceed cautiously.
Now you pay for that affair.
Watch what you're doing.
Yes? What is it?
Set yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka. I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
name, do I?
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldwin's Wall to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldwin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldwin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldwin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.